10 jobs that can make you a millionaire. 10 business sectors that make the most money. Being a millionaire may sound fantastic and imaginary to you, but have you ever thought of being a millionaire? If you have the idea of becoming a millionaire, even if you have a little idea, we have researched and listed the 10 sectors that have made the most money in recent years. Here are 10 professions that can make you a millionaire by looking at all world standards. Plastic surgeons and specialist doctors. The average annual salary of plastic surgeons worldwide is $250,000 and above. The highest paid doctors are usually radiologists, cardiologists, and orthopedic surgeons. The salary of the specialist doctors we have just mentioned is around $400,000 per year. As you can imagine, neurosurgeons earn an average of over $600,000 a year. Why do you think we were talking about plastic surgery before other surgical fields? Because these days, the most profitable health field in the health sector is plastic surgery. Plastic surgery in general is everywhere. On average, more than $16 billion was spent on plastic surgery in 2021. Moreover, this number continues to increase every year, considering that people attach great importance to their appearance in many factors, especially in the age of social media. We can say that plastic surgery is one of the fields with a future in the field of medicine. Company lawyers, on average, people who act as lawyers and consultants for companies around the world have annual salaries of $200,000 or more. If you're a good lawyer at your job, you can become a millionaire by working in a corporate firm for 5 years. All you need is to be productive for your organization. The 3 most lucrative areas of expertise among lawyers: interfirm mergers and acquisitions, intellectual property lawyers, and patent lawyers. The highest share of earnings among lawyers is earned in these 3 areas. Basically, you need to be a lawyer for a large financial company or technology company. The higher the value you can bring to them, or the more they don't have to pay, the higher your salary will be. In large cases, there's even a chance that they'll pay you over $1 million if the company's coffers win. What matters is how much of a burden you save the company you work for and what you bring to the company. Architecture. The average salary of architects easily exceeds $100,000. An experienced architect who does his job well can make $500,000 a year. It would not be wrong to say that the architectural sector has always existed since the beginning of humanity, and it will continue to exist, especially in recent years. With real estate, houses, villas, skyscrapers, plazas, structures and plans of municipalities and states, and many other large projects, the architecture sector is one of the most gigantic sectors you can see. A single major project can earn you the millions you seek. However, of course, this is valid for experienced architects who have been involved in many large projects before. As in many professions, the competition in this list we have prepared for you is very fierce in the architecture sector, as the award is very large. Pilots in air traffic control. Average annual salaries of pilots exceed $100,000. In this industry, you can reach $1 million in less than 10 years on average. An experienced pilot earns an average of $300 an hour, while a low-paid pilot earns no less than $200 an hour. One of the biggest surprises for us was those working in the air traffic control business, who earn an average of $130,000 a year, even more than pilots. Of the sectors on this list, we can say that this is probably the second easiest sector to enter. Cybersecurity. Cybersecurity professionals make an average of more than $300,000 annually. Newly recruited cybersecurity professionals earn an average of $200,000 annually. We live in one of the most advanced times in technology and electronics throughout history. We can say that every information about you is completely online. This situation reveals how valuable and important systems are financially. Last year, the data of more than 140 million American citizens was stolen from credit score company Equifax. Names, addresses, social security numbers, bank information, everything you need to take over a person's life has been stolen. Big tech companies cannot easily recover after being exposed to such cyber theft. That's why they are paying really huge sums to anyone who can make their system virtually impenetrable. This is true for almost every company today. A cyber attack can cost the company millions of dollars, regardless of the industry. It looks like all software-related industries will continue to make a lot of money in this online age. Marketing managers. Marketing managers average annual salaries in excess of $150,000. Marketing directors earn more than $250,000 per year. Everywhere you look nowadays, you see advertisements or billboards. We live in an age where advertisements are so abundant and important for brands that it is getting harder and harder to resist. A knowledgeable marketing manager can make a large company a lot of money. If the marketing manager of a company and the individuals working in that field are not good at their job, They can even bankrupt the entire company. Top-level sales. On average, these people earn $250,000. If you can easily sell a product, you can do very successful work in all areas, regardless of the sector. A good salesperson can always find a job these days. But it's not about being a salesperson. It's about those who really have experience in what they do. Why bother with selling cars at a dealership instead of buying and selling property in an affluent neighborhood? The percentage of earnings may be smaller on top sales, but your share of the pie is definitely larger. I can explain to you what you will earn annually if you know what you are doing. You can earn an average of $250,000 or more annually from real estate sales. You can earn an average of $200,000 annually from drug sales. You can earn an average of $150,000 annually from software sales. Software developers. On average, software developers earn more than $150,000 per year. The number of software companies opened just a few years ago has exceeded tens of thousands. Some of these companies really make a lot of money, but some have failed. Software developers have the unique advantage that they can ask for a percentage of the company in exchange for their information. If the company is successful, the developer gets richer in the process. Petroleum Engineer. The average annual salary of petroleum engineers exceeds $200,000. Other people working in the oil industry earn an average of more than $100,000 annually. Today, if you want to work in any oil company, know that an employee with the lowest salary in oil companies earns thousands of dollars. Petroleum engineers are people who are responsible for developing the drilling plan in oil and gas fields. At the same time, they try to find new and easier ways to extract all these precious metals from underground. The oil and gas industry is the industry with the highest worker death rate in the world, even though they really pay their workers a lot of wages. YouTuber and social media celebrity. The average annual earnings of YouTubers and social media celebrities cannot be calculated. Especially someone who is a content producer on YouTube can earn $5 million with a single video. This situation varies according to your channel, the interaction of the video you publish, in many other situations. Of course, as in every sector, it is a time-consuming process to produce content for any digital platform and wait to earn money. However, these people, who earn more than many professional people today, are the people who earn the most money in our age.